I didn't know what was gonna happen to me. And nobody did.
I remember one morning I woke up and my legs gave out. They didn't know if I had a stroke.
Oh, this is the first time in my life I've ever gone through something like that.
What's wrong with me? Being in the public eye, there's a lot of pressure. You aren't always judged on your talent. The way you look can also measure your success.
It's the Brazilian butt lift craze.
I compared myself to other artists,
I wanted to, be curvy.
people on social media,
And I thought I want to take it to the extreme.
so I chose to make some changes.
I got my boobs done, my butt, my stomach.
Nobody warned me about the dangers.
Local doctors tell us the deaths are just one part of a bigger epidemic, leaving women disfigured and disabled.
Headaches, rashes, even heart attacks. Girls going to the Dominican Republic and trying to get their bodies done. And these are young girls who end up losing their lives. It's just not worth it.
And I had no idea that the fight for my life was about to begin.
My last doctor messed me up so bad.
I was the first celebrity to be honest and speak out about the dark side of cosmetic surgery.
Well, the 13 surgeries were for the silicone, and I still have 2 more to go.
It took me 3 years to get back to a healthy me.
Ladies, it is not worth it to look like somebody on Instagram.
And now women and men reach out to me to tell me their stories.
I won a free giveaway in Dominican Republic.
Aisha.
Everything is gonna be perfect. Everything is gonna go good. It was the complete opposite. I was bleeding out for 24 hours.
Bleeding out.
My main focus is to help them heal.
I was desperate to get the skin removed. It felt like the life force was draining out of me. I was literally put together with glue and tape.
Oh my God. And help them to get back to living their life.
I didn't think I'd still be hiding. I didn't think I'd still have to cover up. I wanted the perfect body.
This is my killer body.
I'm just doing 30-minute shows right now because of my legs and building back circulation and all of that. So that kind of sucks because I'm used to, K show all the way through.
My silicone made me be weak. I would be sore and aching, and I would get on stage every night. And I would get sick every night.
I'm gonna have some aches and pains. It was a long 3 years, but I have to do whatever I have to do to get ready.
Yes, you always get the job done, honey.
I say, what would Dolly do? Dolly wouldn't get off the stage. She would lift up them boobs to her chin, and she would get to going for as long as possible.
I have spent most of my life hiding, so to have to completely disrobe, it just reminds me of how much I feel incomplete, unfinished.
Just raise your arms up until you can't go with one of them. And that's as far as you can go with that. All right, relax, I don't want you to hurt yourself. My #1 concern is the function of that left arm, and I'm not 100% certain that it's going to be just what we want when we're done.
You hear about these things, and you think, oh, it only happens in TV and movies, or, oh no, that only happens to other people. It happened to me. For me, growing up, I was constantly self-conscious. One of my first memories is of me at 5 years old telling one of my cousins that I couldn't eat an empanada because I was on a diet. So these self-esteem and body image issues go back as long as my memory exists. And as an overweight teenager, as a morbidly obese adult, I thought it was time. I needed to lose weight. I decided on the duodenal switch, where they sleeve your stomach and remove 85% of it. And to this date, I've lost almost 200 pounds in total, which is why I felt the need to have skin removal surgery. And I am actually on my way to my pre-op surgical clearance appointment with my own doctor. I'll let you know how it goes. And it didn't turn out very well. I had a fleur-de-lis tummy tuck with muscle repair and liposuction. The soreness from the tummy tuck, the skin is numb. And a double brachioplasty, a double arm lift. I've had surgery on both arms, and I woke up with some pretty severe swelling. I was home maybe 6 o'clock in the evening, and when I went to move, my side felt wet. And when I got up, that's where blood went everywhere. It was like out of a horror movie. It went on the walls, it went on the chair, it went on the floor, it went on me. That was the first time my brain said, okay, are we dying right now? I did end up in the emergency room yesterday. I had bleeding and draining issues. When they took the bandages off, it was about a 3 or 4 inch gap that the incision was just open. I was literally put together with glue and tape. I laid in that hospital bed and I prayed. I didn't want my desire to finally feel good about myself to be the reason that my daughter would have to grow up without a mother.
Ooh, say hi, Brooklyn.
Hi. And I said, God, she is only 9.
I've already promised her that I'm coming home.
If I go now, sorry. She's not really gonna remember me. I'm not gonna be able to be there to make memories with her.
We made who?
Zachary Banks.
Or watch her grow up. And a little bit in here too, because I'll have a little bit.
Okay.
The pain that I still have to this day comes when I try to move this arm.
Oh, I think you pulled it. Mm-hmm.
Every time I look at this, every time I look at this shelf under here, I'm disgusted with it. I didn't think I'd still be hiding. I didn't think I'd still have to cover up. It's just easier for me to wear the compression garments. And after everything that I've been through, I just want to look in the mirror and not disagree with my reflection.
I'm making this video because I would love to participate in your free sweepstakes that you have going on with the giveaway of a tummy tuck and a BBL. 2 years ago, I lost over 100 pounds and I just need to get this extra loose skin off of me, so I would love to enter. The same doctor. I did surgery on my mom in August and my mom looked fabulous. My mom do not need to be finer than me.
I was 17 when my first daughter was born, and being a mom is one of the world's greatest gifts. I'm happy that I am a mom of 3 beautiful children, but I put myself on the back burner. I put everyone before me, and I got bigger and bigger. Like, my weight just skyrocketed. I was never able to get it back down. I had a gastric bypass 2 years ago, and I was losing weight, but I still felt that. And one day I was just scrolling through my Instagram, and a surgeon that my mom went to in Dominican Republic had a giveaway. So I submitted the video. I was so happy. I called my mom, I called everybody, like, oh, I just submitted the video. I'm crossing my fingers. So they posted the video of the announcement.
Finally, we are going to complete this giveaway for our free cosmetic surgery dream package of a lifetime at our private clinic in the Dominican Republic. And the winner is Aisha.
And she called my name. I was so happy. Dominican Republic. I'm here at the clinic about to do my surgery, and I'm so happy. I can't wait. In the Dominican Republic, I did tummy tuck with muscle repair, lipo 360, and a BBL, which is a Brazilian butt lift. At first, I was actually excited. I got some hips. I got some ass. Yes, I am like living my best life right now. So I'm thinking everything is gonna be perfect. Everything is gonna go good because it's for myself. And then it was not like that.
It's just so sad because like I wasn't expecting all of this. I had internal bleeding. They had to open me back up. 5 days out from the surgery, the skin stripped off of my belly button completely.
My drain is supposed to be clear fluids, and it was like my blood coming back out. And at that time, I was just like, double the chance of infection, double the chance of death. And my family was worried about me because I'm in a third world country.
So when I flew back from DR, I went to urgent care. The doctor looked at it. He said, this is an infection.
That could have possibly killed me.
The plastic surgeon came, and by the bedside, he drained the abdominal access and told me that I would need antibiotics 3 times a day for 3 weeks. Sitting up hurts. My back pain is a 10, and I think that's from the lipo. When I think about, you know, me almost dying, and I think about, you know, my children not having me there, that hurts, you know.
You know, Kay Michelle is coming to talk to us today.
Wait a minute, really?
She's also had plastic surgery that didn't go according to plan. I'm actually excited to meet Kay Michelle. She's been in my shoes, maybe not the exact same surgery, but she's had plastic surgery gone wrong. So to be able to talk with someone who's been there, done that, I'm actually really excited to get to talk with her and see how her story can help me get through mine.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hi, pretty girl. When I first meet Iliana and her daughter, I was excited because I'm a mom, and I know how my headaches and body aches kept me from doing a lot of things. What you eating?
Popcorn.
Ooh, I like popcorn. Can I have one? When you're sick, doesn't leave much room to parent. So tell me a little bit about what you're going through.
You want the long story or the...
I want the truth. Yeah.
You want the truth? Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
I used a bargain basement surgeon because I was desperate to get the skin removed. And I didn't want to spend $15,000, $16,000.
Can I talk to your mama 1 second?
All right, thank you, sweetheart.
What was the surgery? Like, what was it called?
Fleur-de-lis tummy tuck goes from hip bone to hip bone.
Okay.
And then from that incision all the way up to in between my breasts, because they had to remove all of that skin.
Oh my God, that sounds really painful.
The way that this left arm was left,
Okay.
I had a lot of extra skin hanging, and it literally looked like a flattened sausage that had been put through a meat grinder and surgically attached to my arm.